Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna do something. As soon as somebody gets in here, I'm gonna do something. Weird.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's Shama?
Oh. Uh, Shalom. I've heard other people say um, saying why I can't. I don't know. Oh, they say it, or something. Maybe. Oh shit. Well, I mean, that fix it. Green eyes. I think they say it like Shama. Yeah, I don't know. Sunday, about now. Okay. Let's see if that works. Am I any better now? Is the audio better? Hey, Freda. I don't know what that is. Assuming that's a robot. That's better, much better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so do you guys or gals, you guys can see my makeup on my avatar, right? I just want you all to know that I paid premium prices for this makeup. I got it, ordered it from Natasha Cooper. How does it look? It should look perfect. I'm sorry, I had to. I couldn't. I couldn't help myself. I'm probably gonna see if I can find a picture of the clown with maybe a dose of pink eye on Google, maybe or something. I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to come live and see what everybody thought about this shit show that has just occurred. Oh, good lord. And see how everybody was doing. Thank you, Freda. Yes, we are fucking melting here in Dallas, Texas. It is fucking hot. Oh God.
Researching shade structures.
Yeah, it has been a fucking nightmare. And we've still got what, 4 more months of this shit. Oh. Green Eyes said can't buy any more makeup at Voodoo Queen. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. Currently 76 in Ohio. I'm Jealous, Anna Rom. Oh God, I'm so jealous. Fuck's sakes. It's hot down here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are getting up to during the day, like in the heat of the day. But I'm telling you, it gets to like 90 something degrees at like 10 a.m. here. And it stays there and gets hotter and hotter and hotter by the hour until about maybe 5 o'clock p.m. is about when it starts. The sun starts, kind of going down. God damn, it is fucking hot here. It's ridiculous. Just like she said, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
It's as ridiculous as a fucking makeup sale on a Sunday afternoon.
Abby, I see you. I see you.
Freda said it's only 14 degrees here at the minute. So that's like what? Well, Green Eyes says, I mean, I know Freda's in the UK and Green
So I think
Eyes,
it's probably like what 50s.
yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
We need a converter out here. That's not her.
All right. The dog goes to the corner of the yard, the farthest corner away from us, and she sometimes eats poop. Sometimes she just is eating grass. Other times she just wants to lay in the sun. Green Eyes, 73 is not freezing. It's not anywhere close. It's not even fair. I don't know. Like I said before, I want to move. I think I want to go as far away from the equator as I can possibly get. I don't know how far that is because I still need to work for a living. She can work from home. I can't, so that won't be too far. Yeah, it is for you. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I get it. No, it's fine. Enjoy it, and that's your winter too. That's another thing that kind of pisses me off. It's supposed to be your winter time. 73 in the fucking winter. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. So Green Eyes converted it for us.
What was it?
73 Fahrenheit.
Oh, Jesus. That's perfect.
I know, right?
That's so perfect.
She said it was freezing. I was like, no, that is not freezing. Not even close. And Anna Rom said, yeah, LOL, that sounds like Florida. Well, not right now. Maybe at night, but not right now.
Well, on the coast, it's always a little cooler.
Yeah, not in Florida. It's hot there. I was there, what, 2 years ago in November?
Yeah.
End of November. And I was there for 10 or 12 days. Well, I mean, I was there over a week at least. And it was during Thanksgiving, and there were 2 days. So that was the end of November. And there were I think 2 days where the high got up to like 60 Fahrenheit. The rest of the time, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck? I wanted to be back in Dallas.
Shalima, what's your town?
Let's see.
You know, we're an older crowd and we talk about temperature all the time.
Yeah, we're older. We'll just talk about the weather. Anna said, I lived there for 2 years. It was third night for about 10 minutes after much. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. When I was there, it was actually warmer at night. Those 2 days that it was cold during the day, um, it was warmer at night. Okay, so we got to work on
What our conversion technique
No, we got to work on Shalima. I don't know how to pronounce her name. We
Her
have
last name is Tonje.
Tanjay.
I'm not sure. It depends on where she's from.
We got to work on that. We got to work on pronouncing her name
Oh,
correctly.
it's raining. We could use her. A little bit
Yeah,
of rain.
we
We'd
could
be happy with
definitely
that.
use some rain for
It's
sure.
really dry here.
I'm not sure. Are you in the United States? I don't want you to dox yourself, but
Yeah, please don't.
yeah, I see her around in several chats. She seems to be a decent person, um, and I think she. Oh, okay, Clearwater. It was in the 70s.
Yeah.
The temperature or the years?
I think she needs.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Either way, it's probably good. I'm trying to remember how people pronounce her name because several creators pronounce it differently.
I know a lot of my colleagues at work that are from India, southern India.
Yeah.
They'll tell me, it's nothing for their tents to get to lunch.
Oh
I
yeah.
would just fall dead.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Shalma. I can't remember. I think it's Brittany J who pronounces it the correct way. I could be wrong, and I can't remember how she does it. How she says it.
Yes, you don't have to water the plants, which is what I love.
We had a lot of rain today. Only good thing is I don't have to water the plants. Yeah. I lived in Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. It's called Kissimmee.
Is it Kissimmee?
Kissimmee.
That's the one the joke is about, where
I'm sure there's lots of
where the people go to the what is it?
you told me the joke, but especially during a Denny's, you can put it in any.
Yeah, no, well, they go into like a fast food, one of the fast food places.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dairy Queen or something. She spells
I've
that
heard
out.
people do that joke with chocolate chip pastry.
Clearwater for Christmas and New Year. I lived there from 2018 to 2020. Yeah. Where is how do you say it?
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. Where is Kissimmee? Is that in the Panhandle or is that further east?
I don't think so. I think it's a little further east. I think.
Because it seems like we passed through there going to.
I want to say that it's.
We went to Santa Rosa Beach.
I think it's close to Disney.
I have to look it up.
Hey up, Sid.
No, Sid has not shown up in the chat yet for me. There he is. Hey up, mate. Well, there you go. There's a Texan saying it.
Yeah.
Right beside Orlando, Central Florida.
Yeah, Frida, it doesn't sound like. I mean, when I lived there, the 70s were so welcomed. Fahrenheit. It was just like, oh my God, thank God, some heat.
Yeah. No.
I froze my ass off to get there.
In Florida? Where? In England?
In England.
I probably would love the weather in England. I would.
It's so fucking dreary. That's the worst part. When the sun is shining, it's beautiful. But so often it's drizzling.
But that gives you something to look forward to.
No, it fucking ruins my hair and makeup is what it does.
I don't know how, if the weather is that cold over there that much, I don't know how Bam can go out in a bikini.
Well, she's
like,
doing it on the hottest day
fucking
of the year.
Freeze her ass off.
Yeah, she's definitely doing it on the hottest day of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how she could do it. I guess I could see how she could easily do it over here, but she says that she would love the heat over here, but I'm like, no, girl.
I think she would fall down and pass out.
Yep, I do too.
I really do.
She would be like, fuck this bullshit.
Yeah. Because after a little while, you can't take it.
Yeah, it's oppressive. We've talked about that before, how impressive it is.
Okay.
Talk about that shit all the time.
We can move that to the museum.
It's still impressive. It's still fucking impressive. Doesn't matter. I think me personally, I think we should move to, if we're going to move anywhere and you can still work from home, we should move to Missouri.
Yeah, you said that it was pretty when I went.
Yeah.
I have to say the temperature was moderate. It was very pretty, and I liked the rivers close. I mean, I really liked that. I would want to
Oh,
go
they have got
there.
like it's ridiculous, the water, like all of the tributaries and the rivers and all of that coming off of the Missouri River. It's ridiculous, like how beautiful it is.
It was pretty.
How many places there are to go. Like
It's real easy to drive off one of their dirt roads that don't like that.
yes, well that's true. That's true. Yeah. But it is pretty and the weather is nice. I mean, it does get hot, but it doesn't do like it does here. It gets hot for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then it starts cooling off. Here it stays hot for like 10 and a half hours. Let's see.
Okay, you gotta talk to her again. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yep. Good. Thanks, Freda. Just back from holidays, feeling refreshed. That's nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Good deal. Good deal. So yeah, what do you guys think about all this drama that's been going on? That's why I named this stream Drama, Drama, Drama. There was some drama I forgot to talk about the other night. Can't remember what it was, but I'm sure it was drama related.
If y'all aren't aware of this, Bedtime Clown loves to watch a train.
Yep, that's
Me,
true.
not so much. Hope nobody died, but I'm walking the fuck away.
Yeah.
I don't do drama.
She didn't like it. She didn't like it. It is stupid. A lot of it is stupid. But I think a lot of us like to watch train wrecks. Oh, so okay. So I got one.
Dude,
Hopefully I won't get in trouble for this, but
we'll see.
what the fuck with what the fuck is going on with Martin and JC? Like, I don't get it.
Well, you listen to that stuff.
I know it. But I guess my thing is, why the fuck is he picking on her?
She's vocal.
She is vocal. Okay. All of them have been vocal.
She doesn't care for a shaker.
I don't know that that's the case, and I certainly don't want to speak for her on that. But yeah, I mean, it's really weird because there are some people in those comments that are saying that are calling Helen out, and Martin, like their relationship or whatever.
I don't care. I could care less. I could care less.
I don't either, but I don't get the hate.
Oh, Lady Witch, hello.
Hey, Lady Witch. I don't get the vitriol that he is spewing. Not this way, but this way. I mean, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Oh, it's simple. A lot of people have spoke out that they're done with the fun crowd, the fundraising, money grab, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what I call it. By the root checks with the legal fund. and Martin is a reject supporter. I think it's that simple.
Yeah, I mean, it very well could be. Very well could be. I don't know. I hate to see the division um, in the community over this. It just, to me, it's why can't it be as simple as, well, there are some people that don't support it, and there are other people that are, and why is it coming down to going after quote unquote certain creators? You know, I don't like that. I mean, and I'm not the YouTube police. I mean, do what you fucking want to, I guess. But you know, if you're gonna sit up there and on your
What do a lot of these people speak out to begin with because they have an opinion that they want heard, so they open their mouth.
yeah, that's true. I mean, what am I doing here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other people get pissed off and they're gonna say something. But you know, who was it? Rodney Dangerfield, and I'm sure that there was somebody way before him that said this, but he was in my time in the service, the first person I ever heard say, opinions are a lot like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true. Let's see, Freda said, I like Martin, but he seems to have changed his views. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Freda, what it is. What did Lady Witch say? People who are going to donate are going to donate. Other people won't. Turning into a power play is ridiculous and gets the community nowhere. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's rather juvenile myself. Um, I don't know. I don't really know, you know, or pretend to know what Martin's reasoning was for banning genetic code. But genetic code hasn't done any or said anything, in my opinion, that warrants, you know, that type of, you know, I don't know, middle finger towards another creator. So I don't know. It would be nice to know though why the fuck this division is going on. But anyways, other than that, listen, guys, uh, there's 10 or 11 people here. Not very many are chatting. If anyone doesn't know or anyone hasn't heard, Lady Witch has got some kittens that need to be taken care of, and or sponsored. You can do that, or you can actually go get a cat. Be a really long drive for me, although I'm considering it. The more I see them, anyways, she's got a link she's going to post to support those kitties. So, yeah, people who are going to donate are going to donate. Other people won't. Yeah, turning it into a power play is ridiculous. I don't get the anger behind it though. I guess that's my whole thing. Like, there's some serious fucking anger behind all those posts, and I'm not talking about genetics. I'm talking about Martins. Like, what the fuck, dude? And I get it. I guess you don't owe anybody an explanation as to why, how, what, where, or when, but I don't know. Seems, I don't know. You just seem to be really, really pissed off for no fucking reason. So, anyways, We were supposed to go to the lake this morning in the boat. We didn't go
Why didn't we go that time?
because I didn't feel good, and you slept in, which was not your fault. I let you sleep
I was about to.
because I wasn't feeling very good.
I was gonna have countersuit for that.
Yeah, no, that was totally my fault again. Yet again.
Oh, thank you, Witch.
I can't believe I've had this damn boat for almost a year and I literally haven't been out in it. And
We've had it long enough.
no, we got it when did we get it? We got it July 4th last year.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's been longer than that.
No, it was July 4th.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You still haven't picked out a cover.
I know it. I need to do that. I need to do that because the sun is beating the shit out of it.
I think the old man must have had it in the garage.
He did.
Oh.
That's what the guy told us. He did. Garage kept. It's a nice boat. I mean, it's just a little bass boat, but it is a nice boat.
Oh, it's not like going to the radio.
Look at what Lady Witch said.
I have a string idea. Go up and take and use. What? I gotta bring it to my face.
Lashes as a lure.
No.
She'll kill me.
Yeah.
She'll kill me on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kick his ass in the water so quickly.
Unless it's rough out there, then she'll be like, okay, well,
Then I don't
I'll
I
I'll wait.
Please get me to
Yeah,
shore.
please get me to the shore. Yeah.
Then I change my tune real quick.
Yeah. She'll be like, I'll kick your ass when you put the boat on the trailer. Then we'll go head to head.
No, I might fuss a little bit, but I'm the type that later you're gonna find something you really treasure missing.
Oh shit. Okay. Hopefully it won't be attached to my body or formally
That would hurt me.
formally attached to my body.
That would be a negative for me, and I'm not stupid.
No, that's actually not a bad idea, Lady Witch, because sometimes I do find them laying around.
They look like little spiders.
And they do look like little spiders, and my lures don't seem to work all the time. So, I don't know. I might see what I can do without her knowing.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a trip for my own.
Let me tell you how I am, Lady Witch. I would take that tackle box and I would pour vinegar all over that shit, and then I would just rub dog shit all over it.
That might work.
It might.
That might work.
It might work better.
Lady Witch said tackle box overboard. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, so anyways.
Those are more like comedy clips, right? And I don't mean that disparaging to him in any way, shape, or form. But I'm telling you, we get our asses in some tight spots from time to time. And I do find that I could probably shit a diamond because I get so uptight. I get so worried out there. I am petrified of the boat capsizing.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
I love rough water.
She doesn't like it when it's rough. I mean, that was the other reason I didn't go out today, was because the wind was shifting from the south to the north. I should have gone yesterday, when it was out of the south, but it was shifted to the north today. So, see, I think the falling out is mostly to do with who still supports Claire and who doesn't. Yeah, I mean that appears to be the case. I mean, I know I've seen her around here and there, um, not many places, but yeah, here and there. And I know there's some people that are really really upset about her coming, showing her face at all once she disappeared. I mean, I guess genetic is one of those. I don't really know.
I don't know if there are monsters, Lady Witch, but it is hard. You know, the majority of my life, and I'm not young, young at heart, but the majority of my life being spent in bodies of water with water moccasins and alligators, it's really hard for me to remember that there aren't any gators out there. And so I can't get it out of my mind that if we go over that we're not going to get eaten.
Well, not only that, but I mean, we speed across, or I want to speed across that, those waves.
Yeah.
And the lake is so open that it's so big that there's a boat way the fuck off, and then if we have waves that are 1 or 2 feet that we're dealing with, it's rough enough in that boat. And then when you're dealing with a boat's wake, another boat's wake on top of that, and I know it kind of sinks down, and it gets scary. I get that.
And I'm also used to those bodies of water having such strong currents. And this is a lake. There aren't a whole lot of lakes in Louisiana. There are large bodies of water that are rivers,
Yeah. Freda said, put a life jacket on. She does.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have three, I think three.
Yeah, we have 3
life jackets. Yeah. Because you have to have
Right, I have everything. Like my phone goes in a waterproof container. I put a floaty on the keys. I have everything but a rosary on to help me.
yeah, she just gets a little scared, and she doesn't want
My papa drowned.
to. Her grandfather drowned. And she just gets a little scared.
I
mean, that's all.
I have a lot of respect.
And I respect it too, but I also know the limitations of
You're the one driving the boat.
the boat and all that.
You know how to drive the boat. I'd be scared I'd run over you. I mean, I know that I could. My instincts would kick into gear, and I'd get it, but I don't want to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't. I don't know. It's the same thing though. Sucks. But if family trusts her, that should be the end of it. She was caught lying from the start to finish. There's nothing else for anyone to do. Yeah, I agree.
And I am one of those people that firmly believes when you lie to me, you hurt yourself a hell of a lot more than me. Obviously, depending upon certain circumstances, there are circumstances where people lie and it can cause great harm, financial, medical, there's a lot of things like that. But for most people, it's that basic trust element that gets broken, and it's hurts your ego for sure. But for most people, when they lie, you're hurting yourself, because I sleep fine at night. I tell the truth, and I have a very high morals and standards and values that I live by, and I don't break them.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but the fact that they were asking for the IPO number. Hey, just show us anything.
But they were friends. That's a deeper
Yeah.
trust for it. The
Yeah.
fact that they were all friends.
Yeah. You should have been able to show me this. See, I said, have you wear life jackets by law over there? Over here. Yeah, yes, we do. At least in Texas. I don't know about other states.
Most other
Granted.
states there are.
But yeah, you have to wear them. You don't in Texas. You don't have to wear them. The only time you have to wear them is when you're underway. If you're standing there, like in your boat fishing, and the boat is not moving underway, like under motor power or any other power, you don't have to have the life jacket on, which is, a mistake in my opinion. But I'm not going to bitch too much about it because I don't like wearing my life jacket and I don't have to. We do mind if you if you get caught in a strong current, it doesn't matter if you have a life jacket on or not. Yeah, lovely.
That's the way the bodies of water are.
Lovely, smooth looking lake. Yeah, I mean it's entirely possible to get caught, like that. Entirely possible, especially if you're down by a reservoir, like a dam. It's got the gates open.
Now, it's extremely impractical, but my favorite kind of boat is a sailboat. I don't know, could you bass fish off a sailboat?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could. I mean, but not very effectively. It's
Really?
certainly not going to be like what you see on TV, where guys that have motor to each individual place within a few minutes of each other. No.
They're so peaceful. I love them.
Yeah, except the one that I was trying to rescue last year.
Well, they were stupid.
I mean,
They were just stupid. They put their boat in choppy water.
well, I mean, a sailboat's going to be in choppy water if it's in the water at some point in time.
Wasn't there a storm?
There was just
happening?
there was just strong winds. Strong winds, weak motor, inexperienced.
Lady, would you not help them? I really like a sailboat.
Yeah, Lady Witch. Yeah, no. There's plenty of other boats we could get.
My favorite speed is about 5 miles per hour. If we could stay at 5 miles per hour, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Like the trolling motor. I really like the pace of the trolling motor.
I know it, but okay, just let me ask you this. What do you do if you get in a situation where the wind is stronger than the trolling motor and it's blowing the boat the opposite direction of where you want to go? You need something slightly more powerful. If you're using the wind, obviously it's going to be blowing you in the opposite direction of where you want to go. It's kind of like putting your vehicle in neutral, right? And using gravity to go down a hill. But then when you start to go up a hill, you can't use gravity anymore unless you already had.
I'm well versed on why we have to use the motor. I don't like it.
Yeah, she didn't like it. Well, guys, you know what that means. I won't be getting a boat anytime soon that goes 70 miles an hour on the
No,
water.
you won't.
Mine goes 40.
Why do you want 70?
If that. Oh, I would love 70. I would love that. Because remember the guy that helped.
Okay, I tend to have a little bit of a lead foot. Would you like me to have access to a V12 motor?
I'll just close my eyes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like that helped sell that boat, right? Yeah, he's like, yeah, let's meet up at the lake. Yeah. So like he takes off, I take off. Like 5 minutes later, he's so fucking far ahead I could barely fucking see him. You know, um, way at the north end of the lake. I'm like, I think that's him.
And just for clarification,
Sure.
the motorcycle is for me, right?
Get a sailboat and a motorcycle. Yeah, no. Yeah, my motorcycling days are over, I think.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like my dad said, you know, he quit riding bikes because he works for the state of Oklahoma, and he said he got tired of picking his friends up off the highway.
Scraping them up.
Yeah.
Not picking them
I
up,
mean,
scraping them up.
I'm 45, and I think my motorcycle days are. I did do that for a period of time. I had a bike, and it was dangerous.
We could get dirt bikes. That would be fun as fuck.
Even more dangerous.
I like it better than.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't think so. How fast are you going to ride it? Like 5 miles an hour?
No. It's different when I'm the one driving and it's not in water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a control issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can drive the boat if you want.
We give it a try.
If you feel comfortable enough.
I've got to learn. It would make things easier when we go.
See, Freda said, don't really know anything about boats, but I did used to row when I was younger on a nice calm lake. Yeah.
She said that a couple of times. A nice calm lake.
Yeah. Well, when it's nice and calm, that's when I like to go. The problem is you can't predict the weather. I mean, I'm not going to go out if there's a thunderstorm or something that they're saying is coming, but what tends to happen is you get up and load the boat up, hook the trailer up to the truck and all that, before the sun comes up. And ideally, I would like to be out on the lake when the sun is coming up. So usually, what happens is there's no wind when all that's going on. There's no wind until the sun gets up, and depending on whether or not, the heat goes up, then usually the wind kicks in. By then, I've usually been on the lake for a few hours. This year, it hasn't necessarily been that way. I wake up and early in the morning, and the fucking wind is blowing like crazy, which is going to keep me off the lake. Or it's blowing like crazy when I wake up, and then the sun comes up, and then there's no wind, and by then it's like, well, what's the fucking point?
What we need to do is get up and plan on going, and if we get there and it's choppy, we just fish for the day, like we used to do.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, but then it's like, well, you hauled the boat out there for what? I mean,
well, it's a game.
Yeah, I mean, you spend the gas and all that shit.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You gotta pick the poison.
That's true. I did a bit of canoeing when I was younger. That was fun. Yeah, canoeing is fun. Yep. Yeah, Freda, I don't know a whole lot about boats either. I know how to, I know how to put the plug in, start the engine, get it in and out of the lake for the most part, you know,
You know more than most. I mean, you can fix things.
that's
Most
true.
people can't.
Yeah, that's true. Except for that one time when we first took it out and I had to be towed off the lake. Little ones, but I wasn't proficient enough for serious rapids. Yeah, no, I'm not either. Nor would I attempt to.
My ideal scenario is a creek with about 3 feet of water and an inner tube.
Well, that would be the Guadalupe. Only that's more than 3 feet deep.
Or we buy a piece of property out the lazy river.
Oh, okay. Are there going to be fish in this lazy river?
And it keeps you at home. Yeah. You have as many fish as you want to out there. You can fish.
Yeah, I think that's what she's most upset at me today about is the fact that she got out and get any sun. I don't have one of those. I have a like a little bit of a deck on the back of the boat, but she wanted to get out and get some sun today, and that didn't happen.
And you can't talk me out of it. We're getting next year.
Yeah,
I can't tolerate this.
yeah. She says we're getting a pool next year. She doesn't want to hear me bitch from April till October about how hot it is.
But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be able to talk about it. And you can just sit in the inner tube, put an ashtray on the side of the pool.
Under a waterfall.
There's gonna be a spout, a spitter. I don't know about a waterfall, but there's definitely gonna be a spitter with an LSU tiger spitting out the water.
That's fine. As long as I have that squirting onto my face because I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Well,
Yeah.
It's too hot. Sid, yes, little ones. As far as I remember, watching a program on it once. We had to practice submerging while in the canoe.
That sounds like practicing.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you do that in a canoe. You do that in a kayak, I thought. Maybe not, though. Maybe you do it in both. I don't know. Me personally, I don't like the water where I can't see what the fuck is underneath me or what's happening.
That's why lazy river. You put all the catfish in there so they make
I
hard.
don't know if they'll make the water funky, but they might nip at your toes from time to time.
Not piranhas.
That's true. They're not piranhas. Exactly why I don't kayak, afraid of. Learn to flip yourself over if you capsize.
That's why I said lady bitches sound like practicing drowning.
Yes, we used to do Eskimo rolls. You're right, clown. It's actually a kayak. Yes, that's what I thought. Because a canoe would take on too much water. unless you're really fucking good at it. I don't know. I don't know. I know my father-in-law and I moved
Fucking hated you. Why would you go canoeing?
in the Trinity River in North Texas. Yeah, one of those like but it was made out of Kevlar canoes. Probably like 20 years ago, and or maybe a little. Oh my god! You know the thing about a canoe is, well, and a kayak, I'm sure, because I haven't done too much kayaking. I've done more canoeing than I have kayak. But in a canoe, I mean, we could sneak up on the fish. Like any of the fish, like any species of fish, you could sneak up on them. We could see bass like fanning their nests on the bank. We could see gar. You like I remember literally being able to take my fishing pole and my whatever I had as bait, um, and try to get a gar to bite it, and the gar is like, "Fuck that! I'm not eating that." And watching it, you could watch it. You could literally just pull up on top of it, and be like, "Eat this," you know. And anyways, but at the same time, so you're canoeing down the river, right? You sneaking up on everything, including snakes, and they're like all coiled up on a log next to you. My ex-father-in-law hated snakes, hated them, and I'm in the front of the fucking canoe, and I'm like, as I'm paddling by, I'm like, hey, there's a, you know what I mean? Like I passed by the snake, the snake's like, like hissing at me and not doing anything, and now I'm past it, but it's a fucking 20-foot long canoe, and I'm like, do not panic and dump us into this fucking water, you know? Because I'm gonna flip the fuck out if I end up in this fucking water that I can't see what's below me. Let's see. Freda said, "Excuse my ignorance, everyone." A kayak. Okay, so yeah, a kayak, Freda, is like a.
That's where your feet are trapped.
It's
right?
not. Yeah, it's not a canoe where it's open, like what Sid was saying. Kayak is like a single person. They do have double person kayaks, but for two people, but they're not as long as a canoe, and they're not, the top of it isn't open, it's closed. Let's see. As I said, I'm thinking about boats. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's like a giant canoe, I suppose. Well, actually, I could show y'all. Let me see. I'm not sure. He's a so this is that's the boat. think it's called. Hitch. I think it's dead. But that's it. This is where Voodoo Queen likes to lay out. She puts her little blanket on. For when I'm, trying to fish off the back. Now, I didn't show the patio. All right, let's stop the camera. So, anyways, that's the boat. It's the opposite of a canoe. I don't even know if you guys can see anything because of the sun. Let's see, where to sit. No.
The speaker.
No, the speaker's off. Oh, am I gone? Am I here? Hello? Hello? I'm back. I didn't know I was gone. Oh, okay. I'm back. All right. Nice. So anyway, I don't know if y'all saw that. That's the boat. Yep, Frida, that's the boat.
Bam calls it the fluky boat.
Yeah, that's when Bam's saying the fluky boat, that's what she's talking about. Yeah. I need a like a French bulldog skull and crossbones flag with like a picture of him on it, snoring, like laying there snoring.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, she calls it the fluky boat, fluky boat. Anyways. Well, guys, what do y'all make of today's drama? Yesterday, I think it was CJ and Sally Ann, which I don't know about you guys, but CJ is actually kind of growing on me. I like her for the most part, but I don't know her from her previous communities where she's saying, that she's got all these haters or whatever.
She's not talking about Dorothy's community.
CJ.
Yeah.
Well, her and Dorothy used to be. They were friends for a while,
I remember.
and yeah, I don't really know exactly what
I
transpired
don't
there.
know all of the actors and the storylines, but I know the main characters of the soap opera.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, CJ's not a piece of shit, but I could be wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not like Dorothy or Natasha. Or
I can't imagine there's a whole lot of people like this.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, well, give it time. Just like we did with Dorothy. Colin, that yeah, did is that am I being believable? Yeah,
She said.
yeah. Lady Witch, I can't keep up with it all. I can't either. Don't want to. I mean, I don't mind talking about it from time to time. For fuck's sakes. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe the gate? I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, you couldn't make this shit up. But that's the thing, Green Eyes. A lot of them are making it up. I'm not saying CJ is. I don't know, but a lot of them are. They're making it up. And I guess that's okay. I don't know.
I don't care. I don't have anything invested in it.
Yeah, no, I know. I know.
I'd rather be king of something.
Green Eyes said,
Something.
quite like CJ. Yeah, I do too. Very nice. I think she's one of the better ones in the community. I could be wrong.
You always say that like you're waiting for people to disappoint you.
Well, because it keeps happening over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember telling what's her name? Brittany. What the fuck was her name? Mysterious Case Files. I said on one of her videos, I said, things would be different for you. And I truly believed this at the time. If you didn't treat, every scenario that you get in with these other creators as if you were fighting a title bout in MMA. And then this is what they've all done.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of am waiting for the bottom to drop out in some of them, I don't mean to be that way, but I don't know.
I mean, it's the same old, same old. One person tells you that they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that.
And then they turn around and they do it.
They have mods and they talk shit behind the scenes, like 14-year-old girl. And then their mods leave, they start their own channels, they start talking shit. But the repetitive scenario that I see, and you heard me say it before, it's the one common thread is fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah. Lady Witch said, Freda, I swear, or Freda said, at Lady Witch, every day, different drama. Can't keep up with it either. Right, Freda. Lady Witch said, Freda, I swear they draw straws to see who's going to be fighting with each other. Right, which, leads one to believe that, it's all manufactured. It's all fake, you know? But when Dorothy suddenly took that turn to Natasha, to be Natasha's friend, it was almost as if Natasha was like, well, I've got a corner on this market and I'll allow you in.
Is this not the same storyline that's in every fucking soap opera out there?
There you go.
The
There
only
you
thing
go.
missing is babies by unknown dads and people coming back from the dead.
No, there's fake baby. By the way, anybody in chat, have we determined about the fake baby yet? Or, I mean, is it fake or is it real? I don't know.
It's not my business. I'm
It's almost as if it's like, well, all this other shit's going on, so forget about the fake baby. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I know some of the other communities that I watch. It wouldn't surprise me if the baby is fake. I mean, there's plenty of,
people forget though. There's goddamn internet. You don't
Yeah.
know these people.
right.
If you have gotten to know somebody, that's fine.
Yeah.
You make your own judgments. But I can tell you I'm an astronaut, with 3 heads, and
Guys, she's an astronaut with 3 heads. There's a new tag team in town, and I think they'll split the community even more. Yeah, I agree with you. Lady Witch said, I say fake because she would be live for hours and not once can you hear a baby. Yeah, well, and you can either hear guinea pigs lapping water out of their water jug or a fucking dog scratching itself incessantly. I don't even know which. Green Eyes said she reckons fake. Yeah, I reckon fake too. All I hear is guinea pigs. Oh, okay. Those are guinea pigs. That's not a dog. I thought it was a dog. I thought it was a dog. Like, yeah, I did. I did. I said, get that fucking, like, bathe that dog or take it to the vet or something. But if those are guinea pigs, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Lady Witch. Yeah, that's true. Babies are always crying, which is natural, wanting attention. Yeah. Yeah, right. Or, I mean, breastfeeding or diaper changing. I mean, yeah, you name it. For like the first couple of years of their life. I mean, look at oh, I know it wasn't CDT, it was her buddy that she does her live streams with. I can't remember her name. But she had a newborn. And I mean, she had that thing on her chest 24/7. She would be like, okay, guys, I got to go. I got to do this and that for the baby, whatever. I mean, while they were doing still doing their Chris Watts streams. I don't know if they're still doing them. Haven't listened to CDT in over a year, but yeah, her partner that she had on there, yeah, she had a newborn, and you could definitely hear the baby in the background. And I haven't had newborns in a lot of years, but even back then, like there's no fucking way.
The dog more attention than what described.
Yeah, no, yeah. Green Eye said you can hear them squealing. Yeah. Oh well. Fake babies. Not fake boats though. When I had my babies, I didn't have a minute for anything. Right, Fredo. That's exactly right. But the question is, like Granny Fanny posted, when you had your fake babies, how many minutes did you have? I thought that's like fake baby. I almost wanted to post on there and say, um, yeah, like a fake baby is the best baby. Well, I mean, it requires no responsibility, no food, quiet all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Even if her husband was taking care of it, you would still hear it. Yep. Lady Witch. Yep. 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 And, not to say that her husband wouldn't take care of it, but you're exactly right. I mean, you would hear something. I mean, there's no fucking way that I just, there's no way. No way. Even if she's that shitty of a mom, there's no way he's that shitty of a husband or a father. Joe Madre said, "Fake." What did she say? Fake babies tend to squeal like guinea pigs, right? Freda said it was the only time I've ever drunk cold coffee and tea, right? Hey, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, fake babies do tend to squeal like guinea pigs, I suppose. See, I thought that was her fucking dog in the background that was like chewing himself. That's a guinea pig, like laughing at their. You know how you have the water bottle. You know what I mean? That like hangs on the water tube or whatever that hangs on the side of the cage. Is that what that was? I could have sworn that was a dog. Because see, I don't listen to her shit. But I mean, when she was doing her series on BAM back in what was it, February or something, January, February when she first came back, and see, maybe it was a little later. I can't remember. I think Ginger had done her, there's blood in the water or whatever bullshit with Leslie, and then all of a sudden Jessica came back, and I listened to one or two of those live streams, and I could have sworn that was a dog in the background. I had no idea that those were guinea pigs, but now looking back, that makes sense because that damn thing was just like. I thought it was a dog chewing on itself. You know, yeah, I was bitching about it. I was like, take that fucking dog to the goddamn vet. The whole fucking time. see, Green Eyes said, squealing guinea pig reminds me of lunchtime in Peru. Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what that means. Do they eat guinea pigs over there? Well, are they any good? Well, I'm just asking. I wouldn't eat one, but no, I wouldn't eat a guinea pig. I wouldn't eat a cat. I wouldn't eat a dog. Uh, I don't know what else there is. Rats. Wouldn't eat a rat. Won't eat bugs.
Crustaceans.
Let's see. Joe Madre said yes. They are a food in Peru. Wow. Very nice. Said yes. They run around the house. Then they eat them. Ooh, yikes. Is it? I. Oh yeah, Joe. No thanks. Exactly. Jesus. I mean, it's a goddamn guinea pig.
Well, it's the fact that you domesticated it and treat it like
Well, we domesticate it, right? I don't know how it is in Peru, right? I'm not in Peru. Didn't grow up in Peru. I have no idea. But yes, they are domesticated here. I couldn't imagine eating a. I can't even imagine that there's enough meat there to gain any kind of sustenance.
people that don't eat frogs. I don't eat frogs because that's just too much work. Like, I rarely eat the shell crabs. Sometimes, but I'm gonna eat the crab on the shell.
I mean, I can eat some crab. Like I have no problem with that.
There's so little meat for what you.
Well, you got to catch a bunch of
I know, but it's just like I can eat like a pound and a half of crawfish, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna eat them.
Now, see, I can't. I can eat crawfish, but I can't suck the stuff out of the head.
Oh, I do.
I know. Well, you're from Louisiana.
I can hear this.
Not sure I could piece on a rodent. Right, Lady Witch. Sid Vicious said it's probably like rabbit. I bet it is. I bet it is. Well, I say that. Actually, it's probably not. It's probably not as good as wild rabbit because those aren't wild animals. At least they're not here in the United States. Like, there's nowhere you can. Like, the closest.
They come in our yard every night.
No. I'm talking about guinea pigs.
Oh.
I'm talking about guinea pigs, not rabbits. But even those rabbits that do come in our yard every night and every morning, those rabbits, it depends on what they're eating. You know what I mean? Like, they eat grass, yes, but they also eat a lot of fertilizer. They eat a lot of shit they probably shouldn't. It's amazing they're alive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying about guinea pigs that those are not indigenous to the United States. Like, as far as I know, the closest thing to a guinea pig is probably in Arizona, and that's called a prairie dog. You know what I mean? And they're not even they're probably not even close. So I don't know that they would be like rabbit. Well, like wild, unfettered rabbit. I'm gonna go. I guess go out there tonight and catch a rabbit and try to cook it. Well, I wouldn't do that, but you know, it would not be. You know, it wouldn't. I don't know how to explain it. It wouldn't be what you would think it would be. Certainly not like what was Ricada saying about? Where was he saying where they went on vacation and the chickens?
Oh no, he was talking about Bora Bora.
Was it Bora Bora?
It was either Bora Bora or Tahiti.
I thought it was Tahiti or someplace like that. And he was like, "There's absolutely nothing there. There's nothing to do there. And you're like, well, if there's nothing to do there, there's nowhere to work. Well, how do you eat? And he's like, well, you just pick up a chicken and you just eat it because they have chickens everywhere. They have fruit everywhere. I doubt very seriously it would, getting a rabbit here um, would be like that unless you're, out in the wild, out in the real wild. I don't even keep the fish that I catch when I go fishing. I turn them loose. Now there are people that do. It depends on what species of fish it is, but for the most part, most of the fishermen that go out on the lake that I go on, they catch and release. They don't even keep them. No sense in it. You're basically poisoning yourself. Yeah. Now, like I said, there's a lot of people that do, but there's also a lot of people that don't. And you know, a lot of people they will keep the catfish, um, and it really fucking pisses me off when I go out there and I see dead carp on the bank.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Why are you like?
Yeah, you could just put them back in the
You
water.
could have just put them back in the water. They're not. They think that there's certain species of fish are overtaking these other fish. They're not. I mean, even if they are thinking like that far ahead, they're fucking wrong. Those carp that people throw on the fucking bank and kill needlessly, um, they help clean the water. What a lot of people don't realize is the water you're getting out of your faucet, you're bathing in, you're drinking, those fish, those plants, all that stuff that grows, and that is meant to clean, that helps clean the water. And they catch these fish and they will just throw them on the bank to die because they don't want to catch them. Well, first off, why are you fishing in the lake if you don't want to catch fish? Second off,
Well, they think they're aggressive.
yeah, second off, those are some of the most fun fish to catch. So turn them loose. I don't know. It fucking makes me angry. Let's see. Rumor has it COVID started because someone had a bat for their dinner. Right. Probably. Let's see. Jojo Madre said, question, what the fuck is going on with JC and Martin? Schaefer and Martin together. Did something big happen that we've been waiting for 4 years? Meg Healy asked if I heard the news, but I'm out of the loop. Okay. Um, I JC and Martin are fighting. I don't really know why. I mean, I kind of have an idea why. Um, Martin, well, I don't know. Maybe Lady Witch can explain it a little better, but Martin seems to be pissed at Salty and JC. Um, is Schaefer and Martin together? Yes, apparently they are. Um, some of the stuff I saw today said that Martin is moving to the UK to be with Helen. Sweet Jesus. Yeah. Oh, um, I don't think that anything has happened that we've been waiting for 4 years. No, I don't. I don't think so. And Meg, you know, I don't know. Hey Lisa, I think Meg's probably just about as much out of the loop as everybody else is. Um, yeah, I, I don't know. You know, let's see. Nothing serious, Lisa. Nothing serious. You haven't walked into anything serious. We're just talking.
Random uses.
Yeah, just random bullshit by the bedtime clown. Let's see. They eat carp in Eastern Europe. Yeah, people eat carp here too. But it's like an acquired taste, and yeah, it has to be cooked a certain way. I've never had it myself. Um, I have had alligator, and the alligator that I had was cooked with milk.
Yeah.
And I've heard the same thing about carp, but I've never had carp.
You use milk and duck as well, just because it takes out some of the gaminess.
Okay, it's too gamey.
Yeah.
I can't imagine duck being gamey.
It's very gamey. When meat is gamey, you soak it in milk.
The alligator, it didn't help.
They need to be taught. They need to be taught.
Yeah, that gator be tough to cook. Right.
He tough to catch.
He's tough to catch. He's tough to cook. Yeah, I've heard that about carp though. And the other thing about carp too is I've heard is that it's very bony. It's like one of the boniest fishes aside from crappie. I don't know, Sid, if you've ever seen crappie spelled out, but it looks like crappie, but it's not. It's pronounced crappie, and it's one of the boniest fishes here in the United States. And you don't have to know with it. You just got to be really careful when you do the bones because even no matter how you fillet it or whatever, you're still going to end up with bones. So you got to be really careful when you eat it.
So Sid, when Bedtime Clown first bought his boat, and I've heard him use the term crappie before, but I hadn't seen it spelled out. And I was helping him with the paperwork, putting it in a binder.
Oh, that's nice that. Yeah, that's right. Because mine's a Crappie Pro. It looks
and
like
I was
crappie.
like, not too sure. I mean, I know Bedtime's really smart. I respect him a lot, but this motherfucker just paid for something called a crappy boat.
I'm putting it in the chat right now. So that's.
I was questioning your.
That's how it's spelled. It's pronounced crappie. It's not crappy, but that's how it's spelled.
Yes.
Crappie. Yeah. Crappie Pro 125. Yeah. So that's what that's about.
I was really questioning.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Let me catch up on these chats. What the fuck have I walked into? No, Lisa, nothing. We're just bullshitting. Joe Madre, love is blooming. Must be what Mago was referring to. Yeah, probably. I guess. I don't even know. What a trip. I was thinking nightmare. Yeah, dreams are nightmares too. Or nightmares are dreams too. See, Lady Witch said, I'm not sure exactly. It seems like Martin is taking up for HC, targeting the people who called out Claire, genetic and salty. Yeah, I mean that's probably. Thank you, Lady. Thank you, Lady Witch, for for putting it that diplomatically. That seems to be what's going on. Well, Lisa said Martin is moving to the UK with HC, or is this a joke? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I read. I mean, I don't know. Actually, Roberta, I think Roberta Amore would probably be the better person to ask because I think I saw her commenting on it. Try to taste it like mud. What's that, Sid? Carp, maybe carp.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know what, Sid? Actually, that makes sense that carp would taste like mud because they are bottom feeder. Yeah, you got to put you. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they do with catfish over here when they catch large catfish.
Yeah, well, we purge catfish too.
Yeah.
We only fry catfish.
Yeah. Well, but you got to purge them first.
Yes, you got to purge it.
Yeah.
You're gonna fry it, and it's got to be soaked in a little bit of juice with some pepper, some nice cracked pepper, and then use Zatarain's fish fry, and that shit's good. Good.
I don't know if they have all that in the UK.
No, I couldn't even find the goddamn raisins. I had to eat something called sultans.
All right, Joe Madre said, right, green eyes. I was thinking of bad trip. Well, Lisa said, I love swordfish. Yes, swordfish is so good. Joe Madre said, yucky mudfish, except sturgeon is delicious and ugly. They are ugly. I have not had sturgeon. I would love to try it. Freda said, well, Lisa, no, it's not a joke. Oh, about them two. Okay. Getting together. Well, Lisa asked, anyone eating catfish? Yes. Yes, we have.
Catfish. Love it.
Where'd she go?
You need lemon juice and a little bit of flour and some cracked black pepper. But you gotta purge them and you've got to fry them.
I don't need any of that. I'll just eat them the way they are. Well, I guess that's me in the bad books too, Lady Witch. Right. Let's see. What did Joe Madre say? Crappy boat. Yeah, crappy boat. At least I thought he lived with a woman in Norway. I thought too. I had a girlfriend. He was talking about. Green Eyes nearly threw up at the video Martin made about him and HC. I did not watch it. Green Eyes. That Second Life bullshit is just that bullshit to me. Well, Lisa, what's Hush Puppies? Sounds like shoes. Hush Puppies are it's like cornmeal, just balled up and fried, deep fried.
They're good with a little bit of green
onion. Sometimes people put like actual corn kernels in it.
Well, they're wrong. You don't do that.
Hush Puppies. Okay.
That's wrong.
I would eat them regardless.
I know you would because you don't know what you're
eating. Well, I know I'm eating Hush Puppies.
It's not your fault. You weren't raised with a
All right, thank you, honey. Let's see. Yes, Hush Puppies do sound like shoes. Green Eyes. JoJo cartoon of HC with her kegs wrapped around. Oh, Lord have mercy. Legs wrapped around his waist. Oh, well, Lisa, they made a romantic video at Green Eyes. Green Eyes said legs. Freda said, well, Lisa, apparently he was finished with his girlfriend before he took up with her, with Helen. Oh, Lord have mercy. Green Eyes said, I used to have a pair of Hush Puppies. I did too when I was a kid. Oh, well, Lisa said, I got to find this video. No, you don't. Not unless you want to be sick. Hush Puppies, it said, Hush Puppies are suede shoes over here. I thought the Hush Puppies were, they were like boots when I was a kid.
No, they were shoes.
Were they shoes?
I think that they made a boot, but Hush Puppies were made with shoes.
Because you were supposed to wear them.
Like boat shoes.
I thought you were supposed to wear them in the rain.
You're thinking about duck boots.
No, I thought like the ones you're talking about, like you said, wear on a boat or whatever. I thought they called those deck shoes.
Yeah, but we heard earlier. It's the carabiner.
Oh, the shade.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Green Eyes told Lisa, don't watch it before you eat. They were advertised with a basset hound, if I remember. I thought so too, Green Eyes.
They were.
Don't look, Lisa. You will need bleach for your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa.
Chimpanzees are one of God's ugliest creatures, and they mate.
Well, Martin and Helen ain't gonna be made.
I don't know.
I mean, he might.
Don't. Just don't go there.
Okay. All right. I won't go there. I want to go there. Well, I don't really want to go there. I was
I
gonna
don't want to hear about somebody.
It's great. I said I love basset hounds. My ex had one called Percy Longhorn. Nice. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you on Martin's side or are you on Genetics side? Not trying to divide, but I do want to make a stand and say, hey, look, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I don't like the way Martin's treating JC. I don't like it. I think it's bullshit.
Seems very unnecessary.
It does seem very unnecessary. So, and the threats too. I mean, there's also that.
What are you talking about?
Well, he kind of threatened to, well, not kind of, he did. He said other creators are going to regret basically saying what they've said. And I'm a crock of shit. And I think that Genetics right on the most basic level of, you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about with STTD,
What?
Seeking the Truth with Dave,
Oh.
and being in prison for 10 days and all that.
Oh.
You fucking totally shit the bed. You Amber Hearded that one. So, not to say that you should be discredited, but give it up, dude. And not only that, but you know what? I will say it on my channel. And if Bam gets mad, hopefully she won't. I don't know what else to say, but Helen Schaefer has a resentment against Bam.
Oh, yes, she does.
She said on Space Monsters like 2 or 3 weeks ago when this Meg Healy supposedly was taking all these pills and committing suicide and all that shit. Violet was in that chat. I told Space Monster what to do, if she really wanted to help her and all that, because they didn't know where she was located, blah, blah, blah. About an hour went by, and then Helen was on that live going, she needs to be taken off this platform. I'm not putting up with her shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a Christian. I'm this. I'm that. The Bible says this. The Bible says that. Bitch.
If YouTube is a little too tough for you, honey, because you're a Christian, get the fuck off.
I agree.
Your fucking Christianity.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
My mother's family are all devout Christians, and none of them behave like this. None of them. They are loving, kind, forgiving people, and they don't insert themselves in bullshit. They also don't associate with things that are unchristian-like. So fuck off, Helen.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it was like, well, you're sitting there saying, and you say on your community posts, you say in your lives, we shouldn't be treating each other this way. We should blah, blah, blah. I mean, Iva.
Oh, she is not one to talk.
Iva has had more intelligent things to say about Bam than Helen has. I just, that was, to me.
Hypocrisy pisses me off. That is the one thing that we get together.
Yeah, but my thing is with Martin is like, why the sudden turn? Why the sudden viciousness? And it's not towards Bam, at least the best I can tell.
Yeah.
It's towards JC.
Yeah.
But he's taking these little digs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's bullshit to me. You either like it or you fucking don't. Let's see.
Who should and should not be taken off. I mean, there's a lot of people I don't care for, but she's the arbitrator of nothing.
Well, somebody pointed out in one of those community posts that Helen had made a statement that she wanted the truth community destroyed a while back. Now,
Bye bye, bitch.
I don't
Bye bye, bitch.
quite remember that, but you and Claire have done a really fucking good job of doing it. A really fucking good job. Let's see. Green Eyes said she used to have a pair of hush puppies. I'll watch it before you eat. Okay, I was already there. Don't look, you will need bleach for your eyes. Right? Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. Well, take me to the new comments then, stupid StreamYard. Okay, it's Joe Madres or Sid said, I'll talk straight. Martin has been on a pedestal for years, and he's power pissed and thinks he's the king of the community. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't I think you're probably right. Joe Madre said, I wish them well, but I don't care. Helen is mean in her sweet voice. Yes, Joe. Lady Witch said, I'm Team JC. There's no need to act the way he is, period. Yes, Lady Witch, I agree with that 100%. Very nice. Clapping emojis. I like both Martin and JC, but I think Martin's head has been turned. I agree, Fredo. I agree. Lady Witch, exactly, Joe. I wish them every happiness, but my life doesn't revolve around you two. Right, Lady Witch. Joe Madre, exactly, Lady Witch.
I'm going to take a shower.
All right, sweetie. Green Eyes said, Fredo, the pictures. Pictures of her in the bath must have been. Oh God, yeah. Lady Witch, not towards Bam yet, but it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. I texted her earlier today. And I told Voodoo Queen I feel like it's coming. Green Eyes at Lady Witch. More of the fool him if he does. Yep. Well, I mean, they'll fight, right? I mean, they do. I mean, she says they do. He never says that, but she says they do. So I had nothing against HC until she put up that live against Bam, suggesting Bam took a bribe from AD. Yeah, that was bullshit. Joe Madre, I think Helen has created this rift between Jason and Martin using her legs wrapped around his waist. Oh, God. Well, Joe, she, I mean, she has said she wants Bam off of YouTube, so she'll do whatever it takes, I guess. You know, yeah, I'm Team JC too. I think the girls were done wrong. Um, someone go get Lisa trauma counseling if she has watched it. All right, we'll send the authorities. Oh my God, that reminds me. Okay. Hey, hippie chick. All right. So, does anyone here now buy that Brian Laundrie Mercy killed Gabby Petito? Anyone at all? I'm just curious. I don't, I don't think anybody's buying that bullshit, but maybe, maybe. We're here for you, Lisa. Yes, we are. Lisa, if you can still hear us, honey, please come to the light. Oh, we are here for you. Yeah, Lady Witch. Hell no. Yeah, no, no fucking way. Oh my God. I can't even believe people are doing videos on that shit. Wasting your time. I mean, I guess you're not wasting your time if you're making money off of it, but yeah, wow. All right, Joe. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, no, there's no fucking way. Yeah, he smashed her skull in and strangled her to death because he didn't want anything to do with her anymore. I mean, I think you're wrong. That wasn't no mercy killing. I'm just glad to know that he got partially eaten by a fucking alligator. See, good old NC is gonna try to pull some coin covering it tomorrow. She was a bit late to the game. Yeah. Well, I thought she was gonna do that tonight. I thought she was doing that tonight because she's got her new channel. Yeah, hippie chick or hippie. Or you talking about what I asked about if anybody's buying the Brian Laundry bullshit? So I heard someone say there was a mobile device with stuff in it too. I haven't heard that. What's that about, Green Eyes? I haven't heard that. Well, I imagine. Well, okay, so Voodoo and I listened to their hearing from 2 days ago, and I gotta say, I don't think that the Petitos have a case. That like it's like Voodoo Queen said, that's a fishing expedition. I mean, apparently, a tablet was also found with stuff on it. Mm. Well, my thing is that you know as much as I want the laundries to be guilty of something, right? They're probably not. And after listening to that WFLA of the hearings from 2 days ago, their lawyer was basically saying, "We don't have any evidence, Your Honor, but we need to get this to trial to find our evidence." That's a fucking problem in my mind. You know, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I kept saying to her, I kept saying, well, while he was talking, I was like, okay, give me something, give me anything, give me phone records, give me emails, give me anything, anything that lends credence to, what your allegations are about them. But it doesn't, at least right now, it doesn't exist. And yeah, it is going to trial, but again, you don't, what are you going to trial with? I don't know. Maybe, okay, so let's see. Apparently a tablet was found with stuff on it. What about withholding evidence? Well, again, tell me what evidence you withheld, instead of accusing and saying, well, because Steve Bertolino made a statement, right? You know, I mean, Steve Bertolino is a family friend of both families. Don't forget that. Let's see. Bedtime, maybe she dumped him and he couldn't take it. At the end of the day, Gabby was way out of his league, in my opinion. No, I don't disagree with you there, Freda, at all. And but I do want to make my stance clear. I agree with Bam that that was a mutually combative and abusive relationship. I really think it was. At the end of the day, he killed her, which he shouldn't have. He could have just left her ass out in the middle of nowhere and not committed suicide, but whatever. But I think that was a mutually combative relationship. Green Eye said they perhaps have evidence they have not released. Well, the thing is, Green Eyes, the don't have that evidence, and they can't bring it to court. So, what? I mean, why? They have the laundries had their right to silence. Lady Rich said, sounds like the laundries are not granting requests for information. They're going to make the court order it. Yeah. Well, again, Lady Witch, my whole problem with this is that if there was anything that the laundries could be charged with, it's not a waste of the government's money that has already been wasted to go ahead and charge the laundries with anything. And the FBI nor the state has decided to charge them. So I don't know. I mean, again, knowing what they knew and knowing who they knew, right? The Petitos in particular. Should they have said something? Yes. But like a lot of lawyers have said, there's no law against being an asshole. And I'm not going to say I fault or don't fault them for that. But at the same time, I want my right to silence as well. I want my Fifth Amendment, because maybe there's something I just don't want to talk about. Wouldn't they have to have a judge trial, as they wouldn't be able to find an unbiased jury? A bench trial? In a civil case, in the United States, I think it's not up to the defendant. So it's not up to the laundries if they want a bench trial. It's up to the plaintiffs. So it would be up to the Petitos, I believe. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think the Petitos can argue against a bench trial, but they would probably lose that argument. And it would be up to the judge, I think, to decide. So I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure how that works. In a criminal case, at least here in Texas, it's up to the defendant. Not up to the defendant. I mean, if you're the defendant and the prosecution, being the state, is offering you a plea deal or whatever, or go to trial, you can turn around and say, well, I don't want to go to a jury trial. I want to go to a bench trial. So, there's that. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how it works civilly in Florida. Probably kind of the same way, but I don't think the defendants they don't get the same rights as they would in a criminal trial. Yeah. Green Eyes. Yeah, that's what a bench trial is. Bench trial is no jury. Jury trial is jury trial. So, but like I said, I don't think it works the same way. Civilly versus criminally here in the States, because a lot of family trials, which are civil here in the States, over custody of children, that kind of shit. A lot of those are bench trials, not jury trials, because they don't want the bias of the jury. So sounds like the laundries are not granting requests for information. They're going to make the court order it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Voodoo Queen hit it right on the head. She said this is a fucking, a fishing expedition by the Petitos. And as much as I stand for the Petitos, I don't like what they're doing. I mean, I think it's bullshit.
I told you, if it had been my daughter, I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing, because they are desperate for information, and they're left with just a gaping hole. I
mean, it's one of two things. Either they are desperate for that information that they believe exists that probably doesn't, that can't be proven, or their lawyer is lying his ass off to them and is just taking their fucking money.
Well, that's always a possibility.
I mean, that's the issue I have with it.
That's always a possibility.
Green Eyes said, if they did get evidence from a bench trial, could it be turned into a criminal trial?
No, because I think the only way that they can do that is if the laundries somehow released something that was incriminating, and they've got plenty of attorneys. You see that they now have at least two in their corner. They've been counseled many times. They are not going to release incriminating statements or information.
Well, the whole thing is that it would have to be either the state or the FBI to bring charges against. So,
and if something came out, if they released or they discovered, I'm sure that the Petitos would then petition that particular governing body to.
No, they would. No, they wouldn't.
I wasn't finished. They would petition the governing body, whether it be the FBI or the local police to press charges. And they can do that all day long if they so wish.
If they wish and they have the money.
Mhm.
But the thing is that those governing bodies would have already brought a suit against.
But what Greenhouse was saying, if something was discovered, if something were released during a trial that were criminal evidence, something that they stated, something that was discovered, had criminal implications.
Well, so, okay. So, I mean, the Deb case is a good one to look at, right? Yeah, that actually got brought up. Amber Heard and her sister
Mhm.
and what's his name fabricated a,
Allegedly.
Well, not allegedly. I mean, they
did
proved
prove it.
they did prove it.
They did prove it.
Okay. Well,
it looks that way, but they did not prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, with the exception up to the jury.
but my point is, they didn't have to. That's my point. They didn't have to.
Right. Well, and like you said a second ago, that if the Petitos wanted to petition whoever the legal authority was, if and only if they were to find incriminating discovery on the laundries,
But
they don't have to have an attorney to do that. They can use social media pressure. They can use media itself pressure on those local authorities. You and I have seen it time and time again, where you see somebody indicted that really shouldn't be indicted.
But they're not doing that. That's my point. They're not doing that. Let's see.
They're not doing it because it hasn't happened. They being the laundries, have not released any new information. Should they go to trial and there is the discovery of some type of information, or information is said on the witness stand, it can be used criminally against them if that governing body wants to press charges.
But it's not going to.
How do you, where is your fucking crystal ball?
Because it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened.
I haven't woke up tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen too.
So why do you feel so confident that the laundries and the Petitos aren't going to have a trial?
No. Oh, they're definitely going to have a trial.
Well, now you're backtracking.
No.
Yes,
I was misunderstanding you, I guess.
okay.
No,
I'm talking about the civil. If something is found in civil.
No matter what is found in civil, they cannot be charged and won't be charged criminally with anything. No, that's how OJ ended up in the situation that he's in. Babe?
No.
No?
If something were to come out in a civil trial, it can be used as legal evidence in a criminal trial.
And you're sure about this in Florida?
I can't say Florida positively, but I would be very surprised if it isn't.
I mean,
I think that that's pretty common everywhere. If I get up on the stand because you are suing me for back child support, and I accidentally say, well, I had those 6 murders on my hands and I was pretty damn busy, I didn't have time to pay him. They're going to be like, excuse me, Voodoo Queen? Yes.
I disagree.
Oh, this is the way we talk all the time. This is how we argue.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Green Eyes. You're all good.
It is literally, we debate things all the time. And we have very strong opinions.
And neither one of us are lawyers.
That's right. I slept at a Holiday Inn last night, though.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. Frida said if they. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Frida. Good night. Good night, love. Talk to you soon.
Good night, Freda. No, if we were actually having a argument, it's usually one of us is extremely passionate and upset and we have our feelings hurt, and the other one is quite quiet. If we've had that go both ways before.
Yeah, I suppose.
We have.
That would mean, Lady Witch said, that would mean proving they knew Brian was going to kill her on that. Exactly. I mean, look, the whole thing is ridiculous. They're not going to go anywhere with this bullshit that the family fucking knew anything. They were right to stay silent.
I don't think they knew anything, honestly.
I don't think they did either. I think it was a bunch of crap. You know, I mean,
I believe your theory that he came home and he lied to them.
Yep, he told them a bunch of fucking lies. They were gullible fucking people. They don't have to worry about being gullible people anymore, do they?
No.
You know, he took that fucking gun.
And they lost their son.
And he bolted for the reserve. And the FBI came by and was like, look, I mean, they told the FBI everything they knew. We got a gun missing. We think he's lying to us. We don't want to talk to, them or whatever else. And then the rest is history. I mean, it's amazing to me reading some of the comments of the people, on some of these videos over the diary or whatever, that he left, and they're like, oh, well, they helped clean out the van. No, that didn't happen.
No, I do think from the standpoint of them not talking to the laundries from basic social construct.
The Petitos.
The Petitos. I think that most people see that, like from the standpoint of social construct, that you had a relationship with these people and they were desperate. You have a child, you know what it's like to worry. I think that it was cruel of them not to talk to them.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. I mean,
see, Lady Witch is back in the. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of like Bam said, she would protect her children, as much as she could, even if she didn't know anything.
And even though I don't have kids, I can't fathom not talking to that other family. Their child has lived in your home.
Yeah.
And you're not going to talk to them?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But at the same time, I think I disagree. I would be like, no, I would. Well, I would.
Talk to them?
No, I would turn my kid in.
Yeah.
I would be like, something's not right here.
That's the kind of family I was raised in, and more than likely, that's the way, had I had kids, I would have raised.
Yeah. No, I would be like, no, you fucking killed somebody.
Better for your soul, for you to confess to what you've done.
Yeah. No, I'd rather have you in jail.
My parents threatened to take me to jail several times when I was a teenager.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I ended up in jail several times as a teenager. So
yeah.
But yeah, I would have definitely. I may not have talked to them, but I definitely would have told my kid that he needed to talk to the police.
Well, talk to the Petitos.
So one or the other. I mean, but at the same time, he's an adult. I mean, what can you really do?
you still have influence. You know, you do still have influence.
Lady Witch said, I'd like to say
Yeah.
I would hand them over, but I can't guarantee I would. Exactly.
And I think I really do think he fed his parents just a big lie.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because he couldn't face what he had done, or he would have turned himself in. I mean, I think that he could not even verbalize, but I think what he wrote in that journal when he said, I must see what I did wrong, I think, me personally, that's a telling statement. I do not buy that she was injured. I really would love to be able to see from the autopsy if they found that, did she have hypothermia? Did she have any other broken bones? Did she have any other injuries that coincide with the type of accident that he described?
I don't think so, because
I think that those statements he put in there were more ways for him to not admit what he did.
Yeah.
And what I think he did was murdered her in cold blood.
Well, I don't disagree with that at all. I think he fucking. Well, I mean, they did release what they thought happened originally within 2 days of them finding her body.
Yeah.
You know, they said, what was it, and all of that.
And
so
if you're going to mercy kill the person that you love most in this world,
no,
it is hand over nose and mouth.
I don't buy it.
It would never be by strangling, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't.
And just for the record, if you ever need to mercy kill me, just slit my throat, okay?
Okay. That's not going to happen.
I know.
But okay.
We've already had this discussion. I could be laying there half dead, and Bedtime Clown would not be able to do it.
No, she's going to the hospital.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to mercy kill her, it's going to be Dr. Kilimanjaro Dahinga, or whatever.
I beg your pardon. Who is that?
I don't know. Some Indian doctor at the fucking hospital.
Oh,
That's who's going to do it. It ain't going to be me. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
If there's absolutely no hope, I can mercy kill. Absolutely no hope there.
Oh, okay.
I did have to mercy kill a baby mouse when I first moved here, and it broke my little heart.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. He was half dead, and he was just barely crawling around.
Lady Witch said, "Who? Who the fuck is that?"
Right.
Some doctor at a fucking hospital around here, Lady Witch. I don't fucking know.
Look, I have the same requirements that my sister does, and you better get me to a good fucking hospital. Because I would rather see a vet than a bad people doctor.
Well, give me Abby's vet's number.
Dr. Kwan is very good.
Jesus Christ.
And he has a terrific bedside manner.
I am not murdering her, you guys. It's not happening.
We know who's the mother.
Abby.
She might be this.
It's Abby. Kilimanjaro Dinglehopper. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know. He's the dude with the stethoscope. I don't have a fucking stethoscope. and an accent. He's also got an accent.
As long as he didn't get his degree in the Caribbean.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but I think the story is BS, and I think that's more of him. just incapable of admitting what he did.
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole thing was, please don't give my parents a hard time. So, like, he saw Bullhorn Betty out in front of their house, like, screaming at the top of her lungs. He's like, oh, God.
I'm talking about entitled. I
She was at that trial, at that.
I almost feel a little bad for us just talking about it because these are still people that are alive. This is still a fresh crime. This is still tender to these people.
Yeah.
I don't think that they'll ever come across the Bedtime Clowns channel, but
Hopefully not. No.
yeah. But the entitlement shown by YouTubers to go to strangers' homes with a bullhorn, because you know what would happen if that happened at this house. I would pistol beat that bitch.
I mean,
Pistol whip, whatever.
the problem is
I don't know the lingo.
The problem is that you know, unlike, I mean, they're well within their right to do that in front of our house. You know what I mean?
And I'd be willing to do this perhaps.
Yeah, well, okay, but you know, the problem is that they can't do that in front of the wells, but they can do that out here. You know?
Because of the public sidewalk.
Yep, because of the sidewalk.
So that means I can stand there with another bullhorn and tell her what a piece of shit she is.
Yeah, you could do that if you were willing to do it. You could do that.
I wonder if a dog whistle would work.
Her being the piece of shit she is, I doubt it would do any good. She'd probably just stand there and yell back in your face. But
pretty strong will. I could do that for a couple of hours.
Lady Witch said she can come yell in front of my house. You know, she was actually at the fucking hearing a couple days ago. She was there. She had a blue shirt on. You can look at it on WFLA's footage. And as soon as the lawyer's attorney left, she hauled ass out after the other woman in the I think she was wearing a red dress took off to try to get an interview. But yeah, step out on the sidewalk. No, step in the front yard. That's what you want. That's what you want.
You can't shoot them, but you can get them.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you
I haven't followed that whole saga with JLR and Bullhorn Betty and the laundries. All right, sweetie, and all that. Don't want to give them the views, but yeah, disgusting people. Disgusting people. Well, all right, guys, it's almost 9 o'clock here. I'll start winding this down. Thank you all for being here and coming in. Really appreciate it. Lady Witch. Yeah, right. Chop, chop, chop. Too bad there's not a shrunken head emoji. Chop, chop, chop that head off and shrink that motherfucker. But yeah, if you want to throw your link in again, please do, for Lady Witch's kitties, in case there's any subs that don't already know. Lady Witch has got some kittens she's taking care of, and well, she needs help doing it. So
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Green Eyes. Welcome. I don't know how great of a live it was. I just wanted to come on and call Natasha Cooper a piece of shit and talk about whatever the fuck else happened. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And put that link in again, Lady Witch, please. And hopefully, I don't know, man. Hopefully Martin pulls his head out of his ass soon. I don't know what the fuck to think about all that. I'm kind of really upset about the way that he's talking about and to JC and alluding to some other stuff. Not really happy about that. Of course, there's nothing I can do. You know, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But I think that's a bunch of bullshit. And you know, and especially about Salty. You know, I don't understand why he's so angry about her wanting to about the problems that she's had. You know, I mean, in the community and in real life. So I don't get that whole thing, but okay, whatever. Attacking women. Maybe that's misogynistic of me, but I don't think it is. So anyway,
Necessary.
I don't see why it's necessary either. I really don't. And then sitting there threatening other quote unquote creators. We all know who we're talking about. But I think that's a bunch of bullshit. But I was told to ignore it. So, you know what? Love you guys. And we'll talk to you soon. And hope you have a great, hope you guys have a great Monday. Oh, and I meant to say, Green Eyes, I've seen, I need to go comment under Kiss My Axe's videos. I saw your mom and or saw a video she did about your mom and all that, and we're there for her and you, and can't wait until that live happens. And give her our love. Hippie Chick, Lady Witch, Green Eyes, huh?
Sid Vicious,
Sid, Freda, everybody that came in tonight. Joe Madre, love all you guys, and can't wait to talk to you soon. Oh my God, see, the wind just started blowing, and it's 9 o'clock at night. It just comes out of nowhere. All right, guys, you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.